Hiya and welcome to Quadriptych Art. Today we're going to do an interesting one because I've got a few of these small canvases left over, and I do use them mostly for tests and trials. I've got some really pretty small pieces, but I thought it'd be really nice to try something a bit weird. And what I'm going to try is doing a ring pour that's split into 4 quarters. I am going to try and pour it right in the middle so that the rings go out across the 4 quarters. Which may sound absolutely insane, but I think it's going to be a fun experiment. I'm going to grab myself one of the bigger cups. And this is going to be all about the reds. Now I'm going to start filling this up. You know what? I'm going to move these out of the way just while I fill the cup, so that the cup filling is done in the middle where you can see what I'm doing. See, I'm learning slowly. This one is a burnt sienna, so it's almost brown, but it's like super dark red. And like most of the ones I do now, I do prefer the narrower layers. I think it's far more interesting. Oh. The problem with having some glue in your pouring medium, sometimes it's not easy to get the lids off your pots. And then I'm going for the dark red. No, you don't want me to go for the copper. Yeah. There is glue in my pouring medium. There is also Liquitex Gloss and Varnish and the English version of Floetrol. Okay. So see, that's a gorgeous, like, super red copper colour, which I think is going to look really pretty against that. A little bit more of that in. And from there I'm going to go for the orange, I think. Yeah, I probably should have done this before I started, but that's fine. Just going to run the palette knife around the edge to de-stick it, because sometimes you do get a little bit stuck. There we go. Go for a little bit of orange against that red. I did put more red in than I intended, but I don't think it's going to matter too much, because some of what's in the centre is going to fall off the corners. So we've got this red, which has got a little bit of a basic red in it, and the rest is alizarin crimson. The reason I put a little bit of the base red in is that Alizarin and Crimson is a transparent colour. And I do want you to see it because it's a beautiful, beautiful colour. And I wanted to keep the colour. Look at this beautiful bright yellow. That's just full of vibrancy. This is just literally Amsterdam primary yellow. That's all that's in this. It's a really nice yellow as well. It's like sunshine in a pot. I'm funny with yellows. A lot of yellows I don't like. But that one, I genuinely love the vibrancy of it. I do think the way I see colour is changing as I've been painting. I definitely have a better appreciation for a lot of the colours. Certainly orange has grown on me a lot. I don't think it's ever going to be my favourite colour. And I'm still never going to be a fan of like neons, because it's not something that I really enjoy. Right. Let me switch this around slightly because I want to put some of our super mellow cream in there. Put some brown burnt sienna into that. I do like the orange against the dark, so I'm going to put a dollop of that in there, and then from there I think I'm going to go, I am mixing it up. I'm not doing the same colours necessarily in the same order. We'll put a little bit of that yellow in. Not a lot, because there's quite a lot of the yellow further in. And we'll go for this copper red. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That copper red is a beautiful colour. It really is. It's Deco Art copper, is what's in it. You will notice that I didn't use gold, but I am going to put a dollop of gold in the centre and pour everything into it, because I'm hoping that then that dollop of gold is going to help the circle spread over all 4 sections. I don't do this very often, but how is everybody's day? Leave me a comment, let me know how your day's going. And you know what, let me know what your favourite colour is. If there's a particular colour that you've either seen me use or you really like and people don't use, by all means let me know, because it's always interesting to me what people find appealing. I know I tend to play to my strengths, and so you will find more blue dominant and more purple dominant pictures. But I do find it interesting, like, what other people are attracted to. I started using more orange purely because my carer, her favourite colours are orange and black, and it is really hard to do a picture with just orange and black because the black washes out the orange. So it's really hard to get a vibrant orange on black. I've been trying a few different things with that, and I have had some success with it. So yeah, we're working on it. We'll get there in the end. I will be doing a massive piece for her because her birthday's coming up. She's aware of this, so I'm not spoiling anything on my channel. But it's going on one of the giant canvas here that I have that are 24 by 36. So that it's a significantly bigger project than I've done before. So it should be really interesting. As I said, I'm going to put a nice big dollop of that in the middle, because hopefully then the paint will flow over evenly and spread on all 4 quarters. They're about as close as I'm going to get them. There we go. Right. I've not done this before. It's just a little experiment. I felt like doing it, so we're doing it. Actually, I'm going to do a side to side, because I find that quite interesting. doke. Just gently give it a little bit of a swivel. I don't want it to roll over itself too much, but I just want to get it spread a little bit because it's not quite even. You see, we've got some gorgeous colour, and I really like the idea of being able to frame it as 4 sections. And the great thing about the smaller canvases is it's really easy to get the frames for them, and you can get like the clear frame ones, so it doesn't interfere with the picture, but you're not spending virtually the same amount you paid for the picture on the frame, which, I mean, it is an issue, certainly for people on a budget like me. But you can get, if it's under A4, you can get frames really cheaply. And obviously the ones that are on proper canvas don't need a frame because they're a frame of their own. I have got some proper canvases and I will be working on them. I do like canvas boards though, they make it more accessible, I think. Oh crap, I've just gone over the top of that. That was stupid, never mind. Sometimes you've got to shrug your shoulders and go, never mind, because things will happen. I think I should rename this channel, Things Will Happen. Because I'm pretty much managed to mess up on every single video, but it's all part of the learning curve. Yes, I'm splatting it all over, but the one good thing is while it's still in a puddle like that, I can get that off relatively easily. I can just dip a bit of tissue in and it will suck up the dark paint off the rest. And I'm just putting flow extender on because I want to keep the pattern in the middle because I think it's really pretty. So we want to keep as much of that as possible. Okay. Just get a little bit of tissue, dip it on the top, and you can pull off any bits that you've smudged or dripped relatively easily. And there's going to be a little bit of a mark there, but not much really. I'm just going to try and get the last bits of it out. There we go. And get the other bit. Oh, take a nice deep breath. Yeah, best trick, don't worry about it too much if it's on the edge, because you're going to tilt it off. It's only if it's further in the pattern. And literally all I'm doing is dabbing it with a little bit of tissue and pulling the paint that's on the surface off. Because obviously there's a lot of paint there that is all the paint we wanted. So, right, let's just put that on. I'm going to taz over with my torch to get rid of any air bubbles. I don't think we'll have too many, but it will encourage any cells to come to the surface as well. Okay. I'm just touching that over the edge so that it stretches down. There are still some air bubbles in there. That one wants to escape, but that's okay. I might touch it back to those corners, to be fair. Just wanted that to go over the edge. Sweep that and just nudge this over the corner, just so that we get it as much of the pattern as we can. I'm going to try and take a little bit more of that corner, but my hands have got too much paint on them for me to be able to manipulate it properly, so I am just going to rinse my hands off. I know people do wear gloves, but honestly, I find it's more slippery with gloves. Your grip's less sure, not more sure. I know it's more about keeping your hands clean, but honestly, if you wash straight away, acrylic is water-based, so you only need water to get it off. It just seems like, I know some people are really super fastidious, and I get that, but it really is not difficult to quickly give your hands a rinse. Oh. Right. I just want to see if we can get a little bit more of that corner. Oh, okay, maybe not then. Kamikaze! That's okay, there's enough paint to just nudge that back down. There we go, see? We never know it had happened. And we are going to separate them anyway, so we'll separate them for them to dry. Just so that they don't stick together, obviously, because paint will stick to paint. Just to separate the streams. you've got 4 individual pieces that all are part of one piece. So you could even, like if you wanted to put one on each wall of the room, you could. Or you could display them like that. I'm going to tilt that one a little bit, see if we can get a little bit more of that one corner. Slippery as anything. I might not be able to, I might not be enough paint. No, doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. Just going to nudge the red over the edge there. I'll have to look up for you what the quad one is. I know it's a triptych and a diptych. I've not looked up what a 4-1 is, so quadriptych, don't know. But I really like that. Okay, let's just hopefully very gently bring you down for a close up. You've got each panel. And then the piece as a whole. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and be good to each other.